Hi, I'm Sarah Peterson, and this is the Thanksgiving weekend edition of the Sun Focus Today. We recently asked representatives from 3 area police departments for fast answers to 5 safe shopping questions. Here's what we learned.
With purses, at least, if you only intend on using 1 or 2 cards, try to leave those heavier, bulky purses at home. If you do end up leaving those in your vehicle, you've got a greater chance of being victimized that way. Try to pay attention to your receipts. Make sure that the cashiers aren't trying to put additional charges on there. For example, putting $20 cash back. That's a scheme that's kind of been starting up where they'll put cash back on your card, and then you obviously won't get that $20, $40, $100 back, whatever they put on your card.
The further you ever get from your card, the more susceptible to that you are. So if you keep the cards with you, if you were the one who swipes them through a card reader yourself, if you keep your card in sight, if you hand it to a clerk at a register and watch them as they scan it, watching their hands to make sure they don't have another scanner in their hand, even a PDA can be used. Being aware of that possibility and keeping that in mind can help. Putting that card out on the internet is probably the greatest increase in distance, so that's probably the largest risk. The main thing to do with that, though, is then keep track of your card use. Take just the ones that you need for the day, and you reduce the likelihood of those being taken and used.
First of all, they'll look for those higher dollar items that are in plain view, so we recommend that if you are going to bring stuff back out from inside of the mall, you try to put those items inside of your trunk, activate alarm system if you have one. If it's a higher dollar item, you're talking about a considerable amount of money, you buy a gaming system for your kid or something, you may want to bring that item home before you continue shopping or make that the last thing that you purchase, because again, a lot of these people that are going to victimize you may be paying attention to those type of things if they want those higher dollar items. Even if you do put it in your trunk, they may not be hesitant to try to get that. So again, just try to park in those densely populated, well-lit areas to try to prevent any victimization that way.
Sometimes it's tragic. People have finished their Christmas shopping. They may have just a day or two before Christmas, and their packages can be stolen. If you are close to home and can run it home and drop it off, not a bad idea. A lot of stores, if you make purchases and ask them to hold on to them for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, will provide that service for you. And then you can just go back at the end of your shopping time and just pick up all of your packages from the stores, bring them out to your car. Or as uncomfortable as it can be, just carry them with you as you continue to shop.
Number one, if you don't have to go shopping late at night alone, don't. Bring a friend or family member with you, really regardless of the time of day. If you do go out at night, obviously park in well-lit areas. Look for the street lights or the parking lot lights in shopping mall areas. If you don't need to bring along a large amount of cash or all of your credit cards or your checkbook, don't do it. One of the ways we can minimize our risk is, we don't need to bring our entire purse or wallet necessarily with us when we do go out shopping. If we just bring those forms of payment with us, we can minimize the exposure we have in the event we are attacked. When we do return to our vehicles at night and it's dark out, don't be fumbling for your keys the moment you walk up to your car. When you leave the shopping mall or you leave the establishment itself where you're doing your shopping, do that when inside a well-lit area. Have your car keys in hand ready to go so you don't have to be fumbling for it. Do a quick survey of the area around it when you do return to your car to make sure there's nobody else around.
Also, if you're at Northtown Mall, I know that their security services have more security guards on during the holiday season, and escorts can be provided by Northtown Security if you request them.
Well, as a parent of young children myself, I think it's important to talk about these things at home, before they might happen and actually play out. Certainly teach them to locate a trusted adult. Police officers, security guards, things like that, but in a busy holiday shopping environment, who could be the trusted adult? It might be the store employee with a name tag on. So teach them to look for signs of things like that might be a trusted adult. Another good one is to find a mother or father who has children themselves, because more than likely those people we can kind of refer to as a trusted adult, because if their own children were lost, they'd want somebody to help their child in need. We don't need to take the children out, maybe make some alternative arrangements. Maybe that means finding daycare or babysitter or something like that. But if you do need to take them out, maybe talk about some of these things in advance, prepare them for the number of people that'll be around, and especially when children shorter stature, they can easily get lost in the crowd when there's bustles of people and shopping carts and the congestion of shopping malls. Post-holiday season, once you unwrap all those gifts and you leave all the boxes and things like that out at your curb for recycling or garbage pickup, once again you're advertising to somebody that hey, my home is filled with brand new loot from the holiday season, and come and take it. So try to really be cognizant of what you're displaying out there in terms of the wealth and the product that you're purchasing and so forth, and just do a little thought in advance before you go rushing out this holiday season to make all your purchases.
Be aware of your surroundings. Watch the other people in the parking lot. Is there somebody who seems to be just standing and watching people as they come and go? Are there people walking around looking in vehicles? It's amazing how a simple tip like that at times can stop a crime. Park under a light if you're going at night. Get as close to the entrance as you can. Walk with a purpose. If you can, shop with a friend. Take a look out in the parking lot before you walk out there. Again, any concerning behavior, any suspicious individuals, ask the store for an escort. Their security or one of their staff may gladly walk you out. And again, anything real suspicious, give the police a call. We'll come check. No problem at all.
Thank you for watching the Thanksgiving weekend edition of the Sun Focus Today. I'm Sarah Peterson, and have a fun and safe holiday weekend.